Okay, so we got this situation. Let P be the point of intersection of common tangents to the parabola this and the hyperbola this. Okay, so hopefully we will be getting two tangents and somewhere it will be intersecting. Okay, so that intersection point is named as P. Okay, so it is intersection of tangents. So first curve is y square equals to 12x. Second curve is 8x square minus y square equals to 8. So we got two curves. We want equation of tangents. So can we consider y equals mx plus c as the tangent of both the curves? Okay. So what I'll do, I'll substitute this in this part and I'll put d equals to 0 because I want one touch. Okay. So can I write mx plus c whole square equals to 12x. Let's expand a square plus b square plus 2ab. Okay, so we got our first curve. Okay, please write down this thing in standard form. So m square x square plus 2 common mc minus 6x plus c square. Okay, so right now we got quadratic in x, correct. Now we have to put d equals to 0 because we want one touch. So b square minus 4ac. Okay, here we have mc. Okay, now let's divide both side by 4. So this thing done. So a square plus b square minus 2ab. Okay, done. So this thing gone, this thing gone. So we are left with mc equals to 3. Okay, so if you will try to recall condition for tangency in parabola, that to standard parabola, it was a equals mc. Okay, so here a is what? 4 3x. So y square equals to 4ax. So this is a is 3. So 3 equals mc. So this was the condition for tangency in parabola. So we got first equation in MNC. Now I'll substitute the same straight line to this curve because we want common tangent. Okay, so we should have common thing. So let's substitute there. 8x square minus mx plus c whole square equals to 8. Now expand this one. So we will have 8x square minus m square x square minus c square minus 2mcx equals to 8. Okay, now let's write down this thing in standard form. So it is everything that side. So m square x square plus, we'll have minus 8x square plus 2mcx plus c square plus 8 equals to 0. Now let's write down this in standard form. So m square minus 8 x square plus 2mcx plus c square plus 8 equals to 0. Okay, so again we got quadratic in x. Okay, now so it is, so can I write this thing, now we will put d equals to 0. So b square minus 4 m square minus 8 c square plus 8 equals to 0. Okay, now let's divide both side by 4. This thing gone. So it is m square c square minus m square c square plus 8m square minus 8c square minus 64 equals to 0. Now, you know that here also we will have mc square and here we have mc square in minus. Okay. Now, let's open this bracket. So, we will have 8c square minus 8m square plus 64 equals to 0. Now, can I divide both sides by 8? So, we will have c square minus m square plus 8 equals to 0. Now what I want to do is I will find value of c from here and I'll substitute in this part. Okay. So we will have 9m square minus m square plus 8. Okay. Let's multiply by m square. So it will become 9 minus m power 4 plus 8m square. Now write down this in standard form. So m power 4 minus 8m square minus 9 equals to 0. So can I go with m power 4 minus 9m square plus m square minus 9 equals to 0. So m square common from here, 1 common from here. We will be left with m square minus 9 equals to 0. So we got m square as either minus 1 or 9. You know that we want real tangent, so slope should be real, but square of a real number cannot be equal to minus 1. So this is wrong choice. So m square is 9. So can I say that m is plus m is 3 or minus 3? Now suppose that m is 3, m is minus 3. So in that case, who is c? C is 1, c is minus 1. So can I write first equation of tangent as 3x plus 1, second equation of tangent as minus 3x minus 1. So we got our both tangents. Now what do we want? We want point P. Okay, then we will proceed. So point P is what? Point P is point of intersection. Okay, so we will solve these two curves to find out point of intersection. So we will add. So 2y equals to 0. So y equals to 0. If y is equal to 0, x will be equal to minus of 1 by 3. So can I say that point P is minus 1 by 3 comma 0? We got our point P. Now let's proceed with the question. If S denotes the foci of the hyperbola, S and S dash are the foci of the hyperbola where S lies in the positive x. Okay, so we have to find out foci of the hyperbola. So let's do it. So first look at this. We have equation of hyperbola as 8x square minus y square equals to 8. Let's divide both sides by 8. So we will have x square minus y square by 8 equals to 1. Now you know that here we got positive thing. So we will get horizontal hyperbola. Correct? है ना? So look at this hyperbola. You got your hyperbola done. Now what do we want? We want foci. Okay. Now you know that here a square is 1, b square is 8 and foci is ae comma 0 because it is horizontal. Okay. Minus of ae comma 0. So we want a, we want e. So do you have any relationship that contain a, b and e? Exactly. We have connected concept of hyperbola with ellipse, correct now? And this is horizontal hyperbola. So we will take help of horizontal ellipse. In horizontal ellipse, you know that everywhere it will be 1 minus e square, and in horizontal a square is bigger, so a will stay inside, b will stay outside. Now, but the point is this relationship is valid for ellipse, not hyperbola. So what's the change? The change is we used to replace b square with minus of b square, correct? So minus of 8 equals 1 minus e square. So e square is what? 8 plus 1, that is 9. So e will be equal to what? 3. Correct? So we got our e. Now look at this. So this point S will become what? AE. So 3 comma 0 minus 3 comma 0. You know that S lies in the positive x. है ना? S lies on positive x. So there we will have S and here we will have S dash. And somewhere in between them we will have P. Correct? Look at this. If S and S dash denotes the foci where S lies on the positive x-axis and P divides S dash. Please pay attention. It is S dash. Okay. So you have to give S priority and then S dash. So we have to find out the ratio m by n. Over there they want S dash. That's why I put m here and n this side. Otherwise I would have gone through m this side and this side. Okay. Now you know that point P is what? Minus 1 by 3 comma 0. Now what I want you to do is find out point x coordinate of P. X coordinate of P. So it will become what? Like 3n, correct? N will be multiplied with x, m will be multiplied with minus 3. So minus 3m by m plus n. So according to us, this is the x coordinate. But according to reality, x coordinate is minus of 1 by 3. Correct? So let's do the cross multiplication thing. So 9n minus 9m equals minus m minus n. Correct? So we will have 10n is equal to 8m. We want m by n. So it is 10 by 8 m by n. So it is 5 by 4. Therefore the ratio in which P divides S dash is 4:5. I hope the idea is clear.